Happy Friday. Hopefully you've had a profitable week. It's been a rather challenging week with large swings up and down. If you have a good bounce system like we do, we're bounce traders, you do very, very well as long as you wait for your trade and you know that you are trading the right trade in the right trade location. Trade location is everything. It's a lot like real estate. Location, location, location. You want to make sure that you're longing in a good trade location. You want to make sure you're shorting in a good trade location. Those are very critical things. Okay, let me ask you an honest question. This comment from Tom. What's up with the weird sound effects? I'm curious. Be honest with me. You can put it in the comments. I think the sound effects just add a little bit of fun and a little bit of a break from what can be very monotonous information.
Oh, yeah.
Are my sound effects annoying? Are they just fine? Does it put a little smile on your face, maybe? I'm curious to what my listeners think. I don't know Tom from Adam, so what do you think? So, something pretty major happened yesterday, and if you look at this chart, this is a daily chart, it should be quite obvious to you, is you have this trend line, we're breaking it. Now, you can wick it, but now we're really starting outside of that trend line. That is worthy of your observation, where you go, So let's do this in time and distance. What does this tell us? Several things up here, which is nice. 371 days. Well, how many days are in a year? 365. So this has been quite a move over the last year, and we appear to possibly be breaking it. Multiple wars, things seems to be accelerating, inflation, you just keep adding things up, and we're in a potential area for there to be some damaging moves here. We've went up 1,136 points. That is quite a distance as well. So we are in a very interesting area. What could happen here? Well, it could snap back like it did here. Boom, snap back and you go to all-time highs. And we're up in the 4,800s before the end of the year. That's a possibility. It's so weird to say, hey, it's possible that it goes up or down, and it's absolutely true. But as I talked about at the beginning, know your trade location. Know your trade location, okay? And when I'm looking at the chart, not a whole lot to me really becomes a major bear case, like oh my gosh. I mean, we really need to take this low, in my opinion. To me, price could still come all the way down here, bounce off here, and you go, okay, that makes sense to me. So we still have room for obviously a down move. To me, it doesn't get to the, oh my gosh, what is happening, unless we take out this low here. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there on the bigger picture. Just know where you're at is very important. It's one of the things we talk about in our group a lot. Where are we at? So let's talk about a few things. First of all, yesterday was just unreal for our system. Just absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to review it. You can go look at those videos. But here's what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. This is just one guy's opinion. This is all one trader's opinion. I have no magic ball. But a break above here, this 30.75, I think is a warning shot to bears. Okay? And this is still going to play as a bull bear line. Above, I would only be longing, and below, well, we're already down here. But this old bull bear line that has played beautifully. Okay, so let's examine this area of the chart. On Monday, one of the other levels I gave you was this 90.50, okay? And you can clearly see here, beautiful bounce off of it. We've basically spent the whole night above it and under it and hugging it and kissing it. So the 90.50 has proven to be a good level. Once again, I'm pretty good at knowing where price will bounce. I never know how far it's going to bounce. So I treat every trade like it's going to be a break even and manage the trade from there. So what are some additional notes I want to make? Well, for my group, we're back at the daily origin. That's beyond the scope of a YouTube video for a briefing. But we're back at the daily origin. Isn't that amazing? So if we take out the overnight low below here, the only way I'd be interested in longs is based off our weekend homework. I think it was last weekend. I want a major level, drop in time frames. I want to see it bounce, and I want to start seeing it laddering. And only when it starts laddering will I participate in a long. If we take out the overnight low, I would for sure kind of start thinking we probably shouldn't take longs. Unless it fit this category, which is what we're always looking for. Let me turn on my Canons. I'm glad I made that. The reason why I want to point this out is this 36 area. You can see all the candles there. There's nothing magical there. But as we got back to the Canon, how much that happened of back and forth, I would expect a similar response when it gets here. Where do I want my eyeballs today? That's a great question. Where would I be looking today? I know exactly where I'd be looking. The fail of 76. It's exactly what I'd be looking for. Okay. So mark these levels on your chart. These are the levels that you see outlined here. The bottom two is a range. But I think if we lose this level here, we're coming to here. But what do I know? Is that going to happen today? What do I know? I don't know. It's just what I'm looking for. I mean, I've given you levels since Monday, and it's taken them all week to get there. So it's just levels that are on my chart that I'm sharing with you. And if you'd like to trade with us live, get yourself a Zoom pass. Even if you trade a different system and you don't want me to train you, you can just get a Zoom pass and participate in the live action on Zoom, where I'm helping the traders trade not only these levels, but a lot of other ones you don't see.
Stay green, my friends, and to learn more about our group, go to microstrader.com.